In this module, we will talk about metaphysics. This term comes from a time when books were kept on scrolls, and there was a copy that a monk in a medieval monastery was copying of Aristotle's book, The Physics. And as he unrolled it to copy it, he discovered that there was another book that had been lost afterwards on the scroll, and it was about something else, what we now call metaphysics, which literally means beyond the physics. And with a happy coincidence in that all the monk meant in calling it metaphysics is it was beyond the end of the book, The Physics, on the scroll he was transcribing, or that he was copying. But it turns out that metaphysics deals with the nature of the physical world and whether there is anything beyond it. Is the world as we experience with our senses all there is? Or are there other dimensions or other realms? Is there a place where souls go when people die? Is there another realm that people come from? What are the aspects of reality? And do these aspects interact with each other? We will also be looking, along with this, at the philosophy of religion. Now, if you look at our text collection for this course, you will see that there's a lot more than we're actually going to cover on the philosophy of religion, and you're welcome to read that. And the reason is because that a lot of that really belongs in a Christian theology course. It is, there's a whole lot on a lot of these topics in relation to Christian thought, because during most of the medieval period, religious philosophy dominated Europe because of the fact that the monasteries were the only places where learning was really possible, where people could both read and had relative safety to study. But some big questions like, is there a God? Can we know if there's a God, and can we know anything about that God? If so, how? These types of questions are definitely questions for philosophers as well as theologians. So we will look into that in this module as well. I think it will combine a lot of very interesting things in some of the areas which honestly are the hardest to study. How do you measure whether there's something beyond this world? How do you prove something untrue or true that isn't of this realm? And how do you put this realm in context, since it's the only one we've experienced? It is a very, very difficult topic to understand. And I don't know that anybody understands it all that well.